Hello and welcome. We'll be starting with the first of 112 experiments and breathings and exercises that was given by Lord Shiva to us, to everybody. So anybody who wants to join in, feel free. So number one, we'll take each episode as one. We'll do an experiment, we'll do how it works, why it works, the results, and any additional information. Please feel free to comment. Now excuse my pronunciation, but I'll do my best. Sri Bhairava said, Para Devi, whose nature is Visaga. Now I don't know what these words mean, Visaga. Para Devi is obviously the person he's speaking to, whose nature is Visaga. Oh, well, there we go. Or creation. There we go. So Visaga is probably related to creation, or is this the same as creation. Manifests as the upward prana and downward apana. So I guess that's the breathing. Manifests. Manifests means that it will come to light, it will come to being, you will feel it, you will understand it if we try this. Manifests as the upward prana and downward apana. The upward prana is the breathing. So this is your inhale, exhaling. So let's give it a try. So I'm taking the upward prana as the one that's breathing in on 3. Okay? And we're going to hit those peaks. And when we hit those peaks, we're going to see what we feel there. Just enjoy the feeling. And then we're going to hit the downward peak. Exhale. And just as you're about to breathe, that's your peak. You understand? Just like a wave, you must look for the peak. And the peaks on both sides. Give it a try a few times. Slowly take your time. And okay, let's go. Now I'll probably do this 10-15 times. Just follow me or take a bit longer. Pause if you need to, but I will breathe into the microphone. I'm going to breathe into the microphone. Okay, up. Okay, now I'm gonna get a good seating position first, okay? If you can cross your legs and do that, do it. If not, just chill out. You can sit at your desk as well. So what I'm doing in my mind is as I breathe, I focus on the end of the breathing. Just stay there. Let my breathing continue, but not keep my focus there. Just let it as you naturally would. Breathe out. Focus on that point. Stay there. And what you can do is you can imagine these 2 points somewhere in front of you. As you look at them, as you gaze your focus on them, you keep your eyes closed, but you can imagine them and you're gazing your eyes and your mind on that. So that allows you to stay there a little bit longer. And when you stay there a bit longer, that's when you'll get those feelings, okay? So now pause the video, give it a try, stay there in those peaks. And then what you want to do is realize that you're in both peaks. You want to focus on one, and then slowly draw your focus to the other and keep both of them in your mind. That's when you achieve the state of fullness results. Now you might feel it for a second. It's alright. A split second, a microsecond, it's okay. It means you felt it. And that's all. Okay, extending it is another step, and that is what we need to do in order to achieve longer fullness. Okay, it's in our breathing. So there are 8 or 9 steps to this. We'll go through each one in each episode. Try it, pause it. I'm going to do it. Pause. Okay, so what I did further on, just to give you an idea, the 2 points that I had in my mind, which were in front of me, I slowly, or I felt that I needed to just bring them inside me. So one was like near the top of my head, the other one was like near my heart, and it was easier for me to flow this up and down feeling. Okay, so the experiment, I don't know what we're going to put in there. So the experiment is that how it works, why it works, results. So we'll go for results first. For what is the result that I had, and hopefully you had. And I'm pretty surprised to say that they do describe the state of fullness. But what is the state of fullness? So I'm going to put my results in a more scientific way, because I think that'll be easier and more comprehensible for more people to understand. And more examples will make you understand what fullness is even. So what I felt is I did not need anything. Not need anything. I felt full. Oh no, I can't use that word. I felt complete, more complete. Oh God, this is just another word for full. I did not need anything. Was where I wanted to be. I was at peace, I must say, yeah. These are some of the results, and if you compare, I'm sure you'll get similar results. Different wordings, definitely different wordings, and I would love to hear what you guys have come up with. Now, let's have a look at why. So why does this happen? As you focus on these 2 points, as you focus on anything, to be honest, but especially something that's within you, and which is your own breathing, and you realizing that it's within you, what that does is it puts you as the center of attention. Okay, you are the most important thing. It cuts out all of the entire planet, or every single thing external to you in your body. When you don't need anything, when you don't have, when the external is cut out, when it doesn't exist, there is no need for it, and hence this is why we get these results. So that's why it happens. How does it happen? Let's expand on how. I think I've already put that in there, but how it happens is, yeah, your mind suddenly has something to focus on, and that something is within you. It's not external. So when you're not focusing on something external, you have no other external inputs. An example would be, even if you're hyper focused on, you're the best athlete, you're hyper focused on finishing that race, an external factor could influence you, could slow you down. Those thoughts still could come in. So when we put the focus inside us, so this is what I felt, and that's why I'm saying put that focus, when it was in front of you, pull it back inside you. When you put it inside you, then it's just you. That's it. There is no external influence. And by cutting out that external influence, this is what we achieve. This is how we achieve those results. Okay, so I'm gonna go with experiment. Maybe this column is for success. How and why I'll fill up later. Additional information. Practice it as often as possible, even for a couple of seconds now. So the more practice, the what you'll find is that you don't need to suddenly close your eyes and sit down and meditate and get yourself into any state. You go to that state more quickly and more easily. And as you go along your day-to-day work, you could just be walking down the street and decide, hey, I want to get into that state for a few seconds, pop, 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 move on, done. At any point, you can use this and use it not just to feel good, but as practice to get yourself, okay, I can get myself into another state. Okay, I can do that. It's easy. It's easy. And once this gets easier, then you can combine it with the other ones. So we've got 112 to do. That means take your time. There's no rush. We are also not going to be completing the 112 all in one go, because that is the godly state. And well, if you want to do it, go ahead. I'm pretty happy with the human world, or half human world. Let's say the half of me is happy with it. So anyway, thank you for joining me. Do comment, do ask any question, and I promise maybe the beginning of the next episodes, if it depends when I upload it, or I'll have a answer podcast answer session where I'll take as many questions as I can and answer every single one of them. I'll group them in the most popular, whatever it is. Please ask me the impossible, and if you're struggling with any part of this, let me know. I hope the explanation was good. Manifests as the upward, manifest, yes, I wanted to tap on that again. Creation, manifest. So as human beings, we want to be in the state. Why? Because we are creators. God created us to create. We create other human beings, we created houses, we create everything. From day one, a baby, you will look, what are they trying to do? Create something. Now, some of you might say, no, that baby tried to destroy it. Well, he might have tried to destroy it because he wanted to create something. Whatever it is, people are trying to create something, even if they try and destroy something else. So don't look at it that way. Look at yourself for now. Be who you want to be, not what everybody else wants to be, or whatever it is. You know what I mean. Keep your own focus.